Hi class, this is JilMac, and I'm going to be teaching you how to embed a Google map in your Google site and also grab the code for an HTML site. So I think the easiest way is to create a new page. So here I am in my Google Sites. I'm going to go to the Add page, and I'm just going to call it Directions. So I'm going to create my page. And on the page, I'm going to insert a Google map. So I'm going to go up to my Insert and go down to Map. From here, I can enter a location. Now, if you've already told Google about your company, like if we put in CCV and we put Vermont, we would see CCV Brattleboro, Vermont, and that would show us where the CCV location is. Or if you're a company and you've already told, so I can put in JilMac because I've already told Google Maps about me, and that's going to find my location and tell you about me. But sometimes people don't want to they're doing it for their soccer league or something, and they just want to put the location of the next game or all the different games so that people don't bother them for directions. And you can have Google Maps to all the different games that you're going to have that season. Or if you're a potter or something, you might want to just put a Google Map to the location where people can find your pottery. So here I'm just going to put in Main Street in Brattleboro, Vermont. And sorry, an error occurred. There we go. Okay, so there's my location in Brattleboro. So here I am in Brattleboro, and if I want to insert that, I just come down to the select button at the bottom, and that brings up Main Street, and I can put in additional information, and then I can just save it. So now I saved this Google map. I can click Save, and then you always want to test it to make sure. So you want to come in and you want to click on it and make sure that you can either view a larger map or get directions that people can easily find you on their phone, their tablet, or on their computer. Now, if you wanted to see what the code looked like for this, or how does Google put together that code, you can always come to edit it. You can load the editor, and then you can go into HTML. So here we're using some divs to do the image. Probably Google is doing a lot more, and they're not using the embed code, but this does show you how they have a data type of a map, and they're using data props to align things, and they're giving it a border title, which we put in, and they're giving it a height, and they're looking at the object title, and that's all of that ties in with their particular div. Yeah, I don't need to save those changes. But if I wanted to look at to see how could I embed it into an HTML site, I could come over to my directions, I could click on Share, and from here I could click the Embed Map. When I click the Embed Map, it gives me the iframe data here, and I can just copy that. If I want to, I can paste it in. Let's just add a new page, and I can paste it in. Here I can see the iframe. Let's move this into the center. And the iframe comes over and ends here, and you can see that there's a width. You can see there's height. You can see there's a frame border and a frame style, and that it's allowed to be full screen, and that ends the iframe. If you wanted to see what other iframe options you could put in, I would Google iframe in W3 Schools and see if there's any other options you would like if you want to embed this into your HTML site. So there's the code to embed it. If you just wanted to share a link, this is a link that will bring you to here. You can also click the link at the top, which is probably very similar, or you can use the embed code. And the embed code works best if you search for it within embedding it in your site, I feel, but it's up to you. So enjoy, have a good time embedding maps, and it is really a very convenient feature, and people are expecting it. They're not expecting you to just have your mailing address. Yes, you can put your mailing address and you can put your physical address, but they're also expecting you to have a direct link to directions in Google Maps. So have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.